Story time on the craziest girl at my high school. And I don't mean fun crazy. I know you guys have been waiting for the story times and I'm finally all done with high school. So I'm gonna start doing like one really good one a week. I'm only gonna tell these stories from my personal experience. I don't want to spread like any false information, any false rumors. So if I don't know, I won't be sharing the information. But what I do know is that this girl came to our high school. I forget which year, but she came to our high school. She was all the rave. She was super pretty. She seemed to be super nice. I think I know why she came to our school, but I'm not for sure. So I'm not gonna say it. I never really had a big run-in with her until my best friend at the time started dating her ex. I always have heard things because she went through a lot of friend groups and there was just always some kind of drama attached to that, you know? So anyway, my best friend starts dating her ex. They broke up. She said she didn't cheat. He said she did. She said, I don't know what's true, but basically he meets my best friend. And when I tell you these two together are the perfect couple, I can't even explain. Like, they're so in love. They're gonna get married. If they don't, I don't believe in love. This girl also gets a boyfriend around the same time. They're both moved on. Great. No, not great, because she's not. She keeps finding ways to text her ex, which is now my best friend's boyfriend. So, you know, it's unsettling. They're a happy couple. Leave them alone. He never answers her. He keeps blocking her. Eventually gets to the point where she literally is texting him through her friend's phone. She like sent him a song that like reminded her of him. I'm just like, what? You have a boyfriend. I remember my friend showing me like a DM where she was like, my mom saw you driving today. I was thinking of you. Like, what are you doing? Anyway, it gets to the point where she literally texts him through her friend's phone and is kind of like blackmailing him to talk to her in a way. I'm not going to say why, you know, those are her reasons. That's not for me to talk about on the internet. And my best friend is hanging out with her boyfriend. So, you know, she stands on business and is like, look, if you need to talk to him, like, I'll be right here on the phone with him, but you can call if you need. So the girl's like, never mind. So it's just kind of at a point where, you know, she has a boyfriend. She shouldn't be texting her ex. So this is where I come in. I'm very good at confrontation. I'm also very good with my words. So me and my best friend sit down and we type a long letter for her that's very nice and direct. It wasn't mean whatsoever. The worst part was the end where we were just like, look, if you need help from your ex, we're gonna have to screenshot these texts and send them to your boyfriend because what is going on? She reads the text, but she doesn't answer it. And of course we go to school that week and hear that my best friend apparently sent her some mean text. Obviously no one believed this because, you know, my best friend at the time is so unproblematic. Literally, no one batted an eye when she said something. No, it goes mute for a while, and then we're at the point where my best friend's boyfriend needs his clothes back from this girl. So my friend texts her the first time and asks, and she's just like, well, why doesn't my ex pick it up? Then my best friend fought back and said he doesn't want to waste the gas. So she pulls the I'm not home right now, which is fine. So my best friend texts again and asks for the clothes again, and just saying that she'll swing by to grab them if you leave them on the front porch. Swings by, no one's there. She doesn't get out of her car. There was really no response, so she just kind of went on with her life. And the girl then said she gave away all of his stuff, which didn't make sense for reasons, but I don't want to get the story wrong, so we're just gonna continue. Anyway, this girl's mom ends up texting the girl's ex's, my best friend's boyfriend, and the whole thing is kind of complicated, basically saying that my best friend and her boyfriend's little sister were like harassing this girl. Just everyone knows that that's not true. This girl's mom also called my best friend a horse. Like, what? Sorry, but if you're over the age of 30 and you need to talk crap about high school girls, what are you doing? Her mom has literally made so many girls feel bad about themselves, like almost bullied out of friend groups. Like, I know this is a fact for sure because I have witnessed it. But regardless of the fact, this whole thing just goes on for way too long. And I'm like walking in the hallway behind her and she just doesn't care about who's around her, I guess, because I just hear her talking about this whole scenario completely wrong. Like, she's telling the story. Oh, I messed up on those. Telling the story so wrong and calling my best friend a fan. My best friend doesn't even say this girl's name, let alone act like a fan. And I made a story time about that whole kind of interaction as well, but I've been very careful about the story times that I share because I did it once to this other girl. Actually, that girl might top craziest chick. I don't even know. I'm not gonna say that because that's mean, but I did do like a story time about homecoming drama, and she made it seem like I was bullying her because I was calling out all the bullying I went through being her friend. Like, what? That'll be another story time. I just don't understand. I'm trying to do these as graceful as possible because, you know, like, I'm not a mean person. I don't like to talk bad about people, but I'm not afraid to spill the truth. And like, right out of high school, no one probably knows who I'm talking about, but basically this whole encounter with this girl lasted like a year and a half, I swear. It's like she forgot me and my best friend at the time literally like lived through each other. Like, everything I knew, she knew. Like, it was like our lives were one, you know? So pretty much the craziest part of all that was just the fact that she still had a boyfriend. It's one thing if you're still hung up on your ex and like you miss him and are trying to ruin someone's relationship, but you have a boyfriend. And there's been other weird allegations with that relationship, but that's not for me to talk on. But I'm ready to go. I actually really like my makeup today. I think it looks super cute and summery. So I hope you guys have a great day. There's a little story time for you guys. I hope you like it. Peace out. Love you. Bye.
Hey guys, get ready with me for the first day of school. I look so stupid right now. It's 5:09 and I literally have not waken up this early at all in the past like 3 years. I have to do my hair. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I might do my like signature hairstyle, but like I'll be right back when my hair is done. Okay guys, I just finished my hair and then I put on this face mask. And I don't know how I feel about the hair. I guess we have to see until the face mask is gone because right now I'm just not seeing the vision. Oh, what the heck is this? Okay, so I have some music going and I'm a lot more energetic, so let's actually get this Get Ready With Me going. Okay, it is 6:14 and it's finally getting lighter outside. Guys, also ignore how I sound really weird right now. Okay, so I'm kind of scared, not gonna lie. I am going into my sophomore year, but I've been homeschooled. I've been homeschooled for the past 3 years, and I'm just genuinely like so terrified. I don't know why. Like I've never had a problem with like being in a public like setting or like being like that outgoing person, but like I'm really scared. Also, I don't know how I'm feeling about the hair. It's probably because my hair's not dry yet, so I just look like a wet dog right now, but I'm hoping it comes through. Also, I feel like because I'm going in my sophomore year, like a bunch of people already like had the opportunity to make their friends in their freshman year. I feel like it's gonna be a little harder making friends, but I also want to choose very wisely on like who I choose to be friends with because I am not trying to have drama this whole year. Okay, we need some Tate McRae because I need to actually wake up. And singing, I've been screaming. Okay guys, the brows and the lashes are done, but I'm looking a little chopped this morning. Mostly terrified because I don't know anybody in the school. I know 2 people, which is my brother and one of my old friends. She already has friends, so it's just like, I'm just gonna be there being like, hey. Hey. I honestly really hope that I cook this year. Like I actually need to lock in. I have to leave in like an hour and a half and I still have no clue what I'm gonna wear. Great. School doesn't start until 8:55. Like we don't have to be in our classrooms until 8:55. I'm gonna go a little early because I do want to switch some things on my schedule and then see like where my classes are. I went on Friday to kind of see like where everything was, and then I also have to make me some lunch. I might like just pack me some snacks or something, but I'm not eating that school lunch. You will not catch me eating that. I am a very picky eater, so like I'm just gonna bring my own lunch. I actually woke up on time today. I am the heaviest sleeper ever, and I literally sleep through all of my alarms, and it's so bad where like my family hears my alarms and they come in to like shut them off, and they're like back-to-back alarms too. 8 o'clock, 8:05, 8:15, 8:30. They get all of those alarms. I sleep through all of them. I even have that like one like fire alarm sound as my alarm, and I barely even wake up to that. So I'm just really surprised that I woke up to all my alarms. Okay, we need more upbeat songs because it's not tea. I'm low-key really scared because there's a lot of people saying that sophomore year was like their worst year, and I'm not trying to have this be my worst year. So if it's actually bad, that's great. Okay, anyways guys, I need to go find an outfit because I have no clue what I'm gonna wear yet. So yeah, that's it for this Get Ready With Me, and wish me good luck, please. Bye fam.
Story time on how girls were caught at my house. Before I start the story, TikTok only pushes out videos that people interact with, so please follow, like, share, comment, anything helps. Thank you. Anyways, let's get on to the story. Okay, so this was my big 31 backwards birthday party, and my mom went all out. When I tell you all out, she went all out. By the way, this is just background information before I get on to, like, what happened. The party was Hollywood themed, so all my family was gonna be there. And when I say everybody, like, everybody was there from my family. It was like a dress nice party. My mom got like a whole red carpet. So my house is only 1 story, but we have a nice basement. So that's where the party was, and like it was like a great event. Like she went all out. Okay, so boom, it's my time like to give out my invitations to like my friends at school, and I have a few friends that do, but you know, I've never paid mind to it because I don't do that stuff. I don't like it, and like they've never like tried to pressure me into doing it, so I don't care because like, you know, they're always doing it at like school or anything. I never thought, you know, it would happen in my personal home. Let's fast forward to like the night of the party. Okay, so it's the night of my party. It was on a Friday that day. Like, it was like my actual birthday, I'm pretty sure. And, you know, I'm in my nice red dress. All my friends are gonna come in their dresses. Like, all my family shows up. Everything looks amazing. My friends get there. We're all having fun. We're having a blast, dancing downstairs, taking photos. Because we had a photo machine. So, like, we're all kind of, like, you know, kind of doing, like, an icebreaker with the photo machine. Because, like, you know, it's a little awkward at first. We're all teenagers, you know. Well, some teenagers, some still like kind of preteens. Still, we're just doing like the photo booth, like, you know, trying to have fun, trying to break the awkwardness. You know, we spent a good minute in my bedroom too, but like we were just doing like dumb stuff, like not like that kind of dumb stuff, but we were just being silly, taking photos, kind of like just screaming, you know, like girly things. So I am back downstairs because, you know, my whole family's there. We're all downstairs, you know, some of my friends are there. We're dancing it up, and I get told people are in my bathroom. So we have 2 bathrooms, one downstairs and one upstairs. At the time, I don't think the downstairs one was like done, because I know we were having some like doubts about having the party at the house too, because like the basement wasn't fully done, but it was finished for the party. So, you know, people are using that bathroom, like my family are like actually going upstairs, you know, to use the bathroom. Like, what I remember, I think, is like people like coming downstairs, like my friends telling me that people are, you knowing, in the bathroom. To this day, I have like an idea of who did it, but I don't like know if it was like multiple people, but I kind of have a hunch of who it was. But if you were one of the people doing it and you are watching this video, no hate to you guys. Like, it's just like, it's not a big deal, but it was a big deal because like it was a party at my house with my family, but I have like no beef with these people. So I go upstairs. Now my mom and like my sister and like my parents like and some family know. So we go upstairs. The window is open. The bathroom window is open. That window is never open. So obviously someone opened that window to try to hide their marks, or someone's, or you know what I mean. So basically, you know, the party's kind of to a stop because like now my family knows, because again, my whole family was there. And like one of the girls did end up walking out of the party, and it was like pitch black outside. Like, so my aunt went outside like to make sure like the girl doesn't get kidnapped, and I think some girls like followed her because obviously like if the girl gets like kidnapped or anything, like that's on us. And then like her mom or something picked her up, and then she left like quick. Like my parents couldn't even go speak to her mom or anything. But then after that, like nobody like really talked about it. Like it was low-key a messed up situation, but like we all just went back to like dancing and stuff back downstairs. And my party spread to school real quick. Just tell me why. Monday, like everybody's talking about it, and like they know about that part. I think that was like the main reason why people were talking about it, because, you know, people were in my bathroom. So that was kind of like the party of the year a little bit, and that's kind of the end of the story. But it really isn't that much of a big deal now. It was just kind of like disrespectful, but that's my story time. Bye guys, good night.
Do not become friends with a girl who has 0 friends and all she does is talk shit about her old friend group and her ex-best friend, because I promise you, you will find out why she has no friends. This video, we're gonna call her Underboob because that's all she posts on her TikTok and Visco. But basically, I'm from Calgary, she's a girl from Calgary, she was an online friend. This is why meeting friends off social media can either be a hit or a miss, because I hung out with her once and I realized she's crazy. The worst part is that I was friends with one of her ex-best friends, and Underboob basically brainwashed me to think that the other girl was like crazy, not a good friend, wouldn't be a good friend. So I basically cut that girl off, And then I realized that underboob was the crazy one. A couple months ago, I was back in Calgary and I was going out with my best friend. So I decided to invite underboob because she said she wanted to hang out when I was back in Calgary. She offered to drive, so she comes to my friend's apartment to pick us up. I was drinking a little because pre-game, I don't really drink that often, but my best friend made us mojitos. So yeah, my face got a little bit red. Literally the first thing this girl says, this is my first time meeting her, like 5 seconds after saying, "Oh my God, it's so nice to meet you," she literally goes, "Oh wow, your face does get red." I literally turned to my best friend because that's like one of my biggest insecurities, and she's like, "Oh no, like don't worry, it's not that bad, like it just looks like blush." If you're new here, my type is a sexy black light-skinned man, and my best friend was like, "Yeah, we have to go to this one club because that's where they're at." I was like, perfect, like I literally never go out, so I have no idea where to go. So we get there and it's like we were early, so it wasn't really that exciting. Underboob moved us to another club because she was not having a good time, I guess. And basically the entire night we were just going to different clubs and she was trying to find her friends, which like I really did not know that that was our plan, was her trying to meet up with her friends. So we finally get to this rooftop bar, I think it was Craft or National, and she finds her friends. And this girl doesn't even introduce us. We're just standing there. I feel bad. These people probably thought we were just like creeps, like following her, because she literally did not introduce us to her friends. Any normal person would be like, "Oh, I'm here with Josie and Casey, like I just met them tonight, we're going out, like blah blah blah." This girl is definitely the type to choose guys over her friends because the way that she booked it to her guy friends and the guy that she was talking to and literally just forgot that she had came with us was actually crazy. I was not having a good night, so me and my best friend decided to Uber home early, and this was the most awkward part because I was like, "Oh, I think me and Casey are gonna go home," and she was like, "Okay," and I had to be the one to initiate. I was like, "Oh my God, it was so nice to meet you," and gave her a goodbye hug. But like if I didn't do that, she was just gonna be like, "Okay, bye." Like underboob had posted a picture with me and my best friend on her Snapchat story, and literally on the Uber home I'm checking my DMs and her ex-boyfriend is in my DMs, so I screenshot it and I sent it to her. I was like, "What is he doing here? Like I don't even know how he found my Instagram." And she's like, "Oh yeah, like he DM'd all my friends tonight." I was like, huh? She was supposed to be our driver home, but she was very intoxicated and she wanted to leave with a man. So yeah, after meeting her that one time, I really realized that she was not my type of vibe, so I kind of just stopped talking to her. But the other day she unadded me off Snapchat, so I unfollowed her on Instagram. I feel like that's the normal thing to do. Then go onto my phone and I see a DM. It's like, "Girl, not you unfollowing me. You literally unadded me on Snapchat. Like, why are you being so dramatic? You made the move first." I could only see the preview of the DM, so I go to click on it and she blocked me, which I just thought was funny because this girl is like known for just going through friends. Clearly, she needs to work on herself. She's the girl that will choose a guy over you in seconds and needs the male validation clearly because she just abandoned us when we went out with her. Is it just me, or is it weird that this girl would go through my following and follow random people that she does not know that are like my friends? And some of them, like, I have not even ever met. They live in a different country. We're online friends off TikTok, and I know that she is going through my following and finding these people because, like, there's no way this girl could have known them. I just thought that was really weird. I was like, "Girl, you really need friends that badly?" I'm honestly really glad that she blocked me because I was able to rekindle my friendship with the girl that that underboob basically brainwashed me about, because I know that that girl is a good person, and now we can just bond over our trauma of having to be friends with this girl. I'm a little bit scared about what underboob might be talking shit about me now to other people because that's what she did to me about my other friends. But you know what? I don't think she has anybody to talk shit to. She's running out of people. She also doesn't see a problem with talking to a man with a girlfriend because she thinks that she's better than everyone else. But I'm gonna let her get her karma one day for that. At the end of the day, you get to choose who you're friends with and who is in your circle. So just be careful because people are not always how they seem on social media. And it's really scary when you meet these people, and like, obviously they can be very manipulative, but you just won't kiki with everybody. But I'm glad that I was able to rekindle with my old friends. So I guess this worked out for the best. This girl needs to leave Calgary because I don't think anyone there likes you.
You are now entering Kai's makeup challenge. Commence. First we moisturize, then we prime. Now correct any mishaps. Add your foundation for the one time. Now let your concealer brighten. Bake. Cake. Contour, blush, and highlight. Oh my. Eyes now, make 'em loud. Mascara, lash, lip. Now it's your time to shine. You are